Welcome to God's Homeschooling Mom. Thank you guys for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And thank you for all those who are returning to come visit. Today we're going to be talking about curriculum. My boy that was in 4th grade last year is going to be in 5th grade this year. I'm going to be showing you what we used this last year and what we're going to be using this coming school year. I will not be showing you inside of every book because I have separate videos. Look inside of each of those as it's going to take too much time, but I will be showing you what we are doing. So let's go ahead and get started. So for Bible, what we did last year is I found this at a thrift shop. It's called Long Story Short. It is by Marty Machowski. It's kind of hard to pronounce his last name, but I found this at a thrift shop. It was a really good find. It is actually over a year's worth of different Bible devotions. It goes through many different scriptures and many different things. This was a good book. We didn't get quite through it all as it's over a year's worth, as in 365 days plus. So we did do a couple a day at least on those, but we really enjoyed that. That's what we did for our Bible. What we did last year for our math was teaching textbooks. It is our first year that we actually did that. It is actually an app that you can download, and it keeps all your lessons and all your grades online. You can print them out on your app. You can access them at any time. I really enjoyed that and really liked that. This is my German Shepherd here in the background. She just always loves to try to hop in and say hi on each and every one of my videos. So sorry about that. So that's what we did last year for teaching textbooks. I do have reviews on that. So history, my son is going to be doing America's Story 1 with master books. My daughters went through this several years back, and we still had the actual storybook, the workbook they had wrote in, but so we didn't get another workbook. We just read this, and I kind of wrote down on a separate notebook many questions and different things and kind of quizzed them throughout. I just decided to do that this year, but a great thing was this right here. It was really good, and I would recommend this, and I would recommend getting the workbook. I know my daughters have enjoyed it previously. We also did get the timeline that you can get, and it makes it really fun and interesting, and we had it laid out all across our wall. I will be doing a separate review on this, so just stay tuned for that. That was really good. So we did that, and then for science, it's kind of something odd that we did. Is when I was at a thrift store, I found these books inside, as my son is really into space, stars, planets, all that stuff. And so I found these, and I kind of just put a few books together. I found this. It says, "Don't know much about the solar system." We did that, and this seemed like it was more for younger years, but my first book of planets, but it actually had a lot of good information inside of many different things, like how big is Earth, how many Jupiters can you fit inside, and pictures and everything else for each planet. It was actually a lot of good information inside this one. And then we found this one, Earth and Space. My daughter actually went through both. They went through this together. So what we did is we read these, and then I did a separate notebook, kind of like what I did with history, and I jotted down many things that I wanted them to remember and retain, and I quizzed them on those later. And then like once a week, I would go through those questions and make sure that they remembered the answers to those. So it wasn't really a curriculum. A certain one that we chose for science. It's just how we just found these and we used them. I wouldn't, it was good information, but I would not recommend either one of these. Why? Is because we are Christians, and a few of the things in there did not line up with scripture. So I elected obviously not to have my kids read that or learn that section of it. Just chose not to. So, but that's kind of what we did for science. And then for language, we did spectrum language. It didn't come with a whole lot, and I wanted to really focus in on a lot of other things that comes with language. So they had you do 2 pages a day, which we changed it to 1 page a day to make it last longer, not to be overload, because I also got the spectrum spelling that he did, a whole week's worth each time, 4 days. And I have reviews and look insides on each of these on different videos, guys. So please check my channel out. Also, I got spectrum reading that he did. So we got spectrum reading, spectrum spelling, and spectrum language arts. He did all 3 of those separate ones. So I have separate reviews on those and look insides on all of those on different videos if you guys check my channel out. And also he did a writing. So I found this on Amazon, which I can post a link below. I did a separate review on this. This is Handwriting Without Tears. He was learning cursive handwriting. So this was a really good deal. He didn't quite finish that, so he will be finishing that this coming year. We'll get more into that here in a little bit. So that covers, I think, everything that we did. So this coming school year, what we're going to do for Bible is, I had this with my daughter when she did language 6th grade, 10-minute Bible journey. You can buy this with the language through Masterbooks, or you can buy it individually. So I'm going to be doing this for our Bible. It's only 52 days. So for the rest of the time, I had gotten this off Amazon. It's by Louie Giglio, and he is so good. It's How Great Is Our God book. It's 100 indescribable devotions about God and science. Guys, this is good, top of the notch here. So we are going to be doing both of these. This one you can get through Masterbooks. And maybe you could find it on Amazon. I'm not sure. But this one right here, you can find on Amazon. So that's what we're going to be doing for the Bible. For math, we were trying something different. For several years, we had used math Masterbooks. We had ended up changing it up to try to do something a little more online. So last year, for the first year, we tried teaching textbooks, and I have a separate review on that of it starting out, and I will be posting another one, kind of more information about that later. And we liked it, but I just felt like it just wasn't a good fit for us. Just a few different reasonings. I felt like I needed to sit down and really work one-on-one with a couple of my kids. My son, he is really good at math, though. So he's in 5th grade, going to be in 5th grade, but he is actually working at a 6th grade level in math. So I have not bought this yet. This is one of the few that I have not bought yet, but this is the Good and the Beautiful math that we're going to try out. We have not done anything good and beautiful yet. But this course looked really good, and I watched a lot of good reviews on that. So I'm going to try that out this year. Stay tuned, because I will be putting out videos of flip-throughs and videos of how it's going on that. So that's what we're going to do for math. Science, we are going to be doing Masterbooks, elementary zoology. Both of my daughters had went through this and loved it. My son actually set in on some of it. He was too young at the time to really grasp it, but this is great. I know he will enjoy this, guys. I highly recommend this for science. It's for grades 4th through 6th, so he's gonna be doing that. It comes with all these books. So it comes with God's amazing creatures. It'll come with this book right here alone is a good book just to read. It's very biblically based, guys. How many animals were on the ark? That's part of the curriculum. The complete zoo adventure. It comes with a lot of different cool stuff inside, guys. A lot of cool stuff. Again, this is Masterbooks. I have a separate whole review of flip through on each and every one of these books on my channel, so please check that out. Here's another one it comes with, the complete aquarium adventure. Another one that comes with a lot of fun stuff inside. And then this amazing big book of animals, which is so beautiful, guys. I can't even express to you how great it is, okay? So I highly recommend that. That is through Masterbooks, science, zoology, okay? So that's what he's going to be doing. I know he will love it. Let's see. What else do we need? History. For history, he is going to be doing Masterbooks, and then we elected to do the child's geography course. Is for grades 4 through 8. It's exploring the Holy Land. So we're going to be studying on that. This is one of the ones I have not bought yet. So I'm going to be getting this soon. This is what it looks like. I looked it up online, guys. I'll be doing a video review on this and what it looks like inside as time goes on. So that's what he's going to be doing for the history, geography, and then for language, this is going to be a shocker. We had always done language and through master books, and then last year we stopped and we thought we would try something different to hone in more on specifically reading and an individual spelling, writing. I felt like he needed to press in more on each and every one of those individual ones. But this year, we're actually going to go back to language lessons for living education. He will be in level 5. My daughters have both, well, one of them has, went through this, I believe. Not the other one, went through this. So this is what the book will look like. We have a book already on this, but it's worked in, so we will have to rebuy another one. But it comes with, you can elect to get this or not. You actually do need this for your book, because this will be, if I remember correctly, day 4, you will have to go through this. So I already have the book because my daughters needed it for theirs. But if you want to buy this separately, you can always buy this separately. I do have a review on this by itself. So he's going to be doing that, but he is also going to be finishing up his cursive handwriting to do that. And I feel like he needs to do print. He just struggles with his print. And I had found a nice book online that was actually Christian on Amazon. And it's by Nathan Frey. And I wasn't planning on, and I kind of forgot to show this, but you can find it on Amazon. But it's print handwriting practice with Bible verses. So I thought that was really cool. It's kind of hard to see, but so he's going to be doing the print, a brand new book, and finishing up the cursive because he needs to work on his writing and focus on how to really write pretty because it doesn't look very good. Okay, don't tell him I said that. And then he's going to be doing the language. And then I found an app, a couple different apps that you can type in spelling words for free on my phone. So the spelling words that's going to come with the language lessons for living education through master books on level 5, if I remember correctly, which I'm sure they give you those words on day 5 at the end of the week. So what I'm going to be doing is giving them those words on day 1, and then I'm going to have him be doing the apps of games and different challenging things, spelling practice tests through those apps to incorporate spelling throughout those words through the rest of the week instead of doing spectrum spelling, because those will be a whole nother set of words and different activities. So to stick with the living lessons of education, that's what we're going to do for the spelling. We're going to use their words, but I'm going to add in some extra stuff to help him study that stuff, because I felt like the reason why I quit before the master books for the language is because I felt like the language and the reading was lacking. So that's kind of the reason why we left, but we're going to come back and we're going to try it again because I really love master books, guys. I just can't get away from it. So that's what he's going to be doing for that. And I will be adding in some extra reading also. I don't have the level 5 yet for the spectrum, but I don't know if I'm going to actually be getting level 5 spectrum or if I'm going to just have him go to the library, maybe work on some book reports this year. I'll probably go that route instead of buying the spectrum level 5. So for reading, to push more reading. So I think that's everything that I could think of. If I'm missing something, you can comment below, but I'm pretty sure that's all the subjects. So thank you guys for sticking around. Be watching my channel as we do go through some of these newer books that I have not experienced and gone through yet. I'll be writing reviews and giving flip throughs as I can. And as I said, the ones that we have done, I do have reviews on those individually. So check my channel out. Thanks guys for sticking around and just have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.